business scene.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Business Scene here on the Tulsa Scene podcast. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kelly.
And joining us today is one of our favorite local business couples, Stacy and Brett. We're going to be talking about small business, how to keep momentum going, pivots, all that kind of good stuff that we had kind of alluded to in our previous episode. So first, Stacy, if you wouldn't mind just kind of taking the stage and telling people a little bit about your business.
Absolutely. We're Board and Brush Creative Studios, and we are a paint and sip studio, a little DIY. We have date nights, girls' night out, private parties, fundraisers, kids' parties, anything that you can think of. You come in, be creative for a couple hours, and get to take home your project.
And so full disclosure, we've actually taken one of these paint parties before, and they are a lot of fun. And I think that we've done your in-studio class where we both had kind of learned so much. It's a really, what is it, like 2 or 3 hours?
Yes, we have some that are 2 hours and some that are 3 hours long.
So it's not just like a quick little art class. Like, it really is extensive. You learn a lot, knowledge that you can take with you to, do more stuff at home or come back. And then we've also done some of your make and take projects that have come as a result. I'm pretty sure you started doing them after the pandemic hit, correct?
That's correct. So when we first started our franchise, the whole, background of the franchise was to have that in-studio experience. However, when COVID came in, that made it very hard to have the in-studio experience when we had to shut down, we had to limit our class sizes. So the franchise expanded that. We've been able to do the take-home kits like you did, so you can do a Zoom class with your girlfriends and you guys do projects together and have a wine night. You can do kids parties via Zoom, things like that, so that you can have that experience at home. We also, because of the shutdown, we now can sell our products that are in the studio that have been done. We also have an online shop where you can actually now go out and purchase items if you need something for a birthday gift or a wedding gift, or you want to purchase some take-home kits. We also do backyard games. We have cornhole sets. We're also, doing those for everybody. So we've really expanded and hitting all kinds of areas that people need this product.
So a great way that I've been able to connect with small business, local business, such as yourselves, is through my work as a journalist with our independent news network, Verified News Network. And we actually had spoke with you. I feel like I've lost all concept of time, but I want to say it was like 1.5 years ago or something, kind of announcing that you guys were here and doing new things. And so obviously I feel like it is a lifetime ago with you, taking that plunge like so many others into entrepreneurship and having your own business. And then, I hate to keep bringing it up, but it is a part of our lives so much. This pandemic comes and kind of just, plows through everyone's plans and that kind of thing. And so, but I wanted to reach out to you because you have just, I've just watched you and grow and all the pivots that you've been making and all of your posts, and you just have so much energy and you're just so all in still. And I feel like that is just so inspiring for businesses to see and to kind of see. But I just wanted to kind of hear your perspective, what this has been like since it started and kind of how you've been able to stay positive and really thrive in this kind of environment.
Well, one thing is we decided that the location we were at 101st and Memorial was a little more expensive, I guess we bit off more than we could chew. We didn't know how that would be, being our first business. So we found this location at 61st Street between Mingo and Memorial, and we had already decided to move right when COVID did the first shutdown. Like it was March and April. So we were able to move into the new studio. That gave us time to set up during being shut down, which was a blessing. It's been a blessing because that savings in our monthly rent has been tremendous for us. We probably wouldn't have survived COVID and the pandemic without that savings. So that's been awesome. The other thing is we have taken advantage of, and praise the Lord that we've had EIDL, we've had the PPP, and we also participated in the Tulsa County Reset Program. And those have actually helped us along the way. And I hope that every small business owner takes advantage of everything that's offered to them so that they can get through this and they can stay in business. It's crucial.
How did you find out about those? Go ahead, Brett.
Yeah, I was gonna, and one thing that Stacy's done during this time is it's kind of forced her to look at different avenues. Like she said, when our corporate team decided to loosen up some of the the restrictions on selling things like a retail shop, she's worked with an action coach that actually gave her avenues to think about as far as creating new revenue and bringing repeat customers back in. She spent 3 or 4 days calling over 200 customers herself, like in person, and offering them a discount to come back into the studios. They hadn't been here, in a couple months, 3 months, whatever. So, I mean, she really wanted to offer that personal touch and treat people like they should be treated. I mean, they are our business. Customers are, they drive this business. Like if we don't have customers sign up for a workshop, there's no workshop. We go home, so, and that drives, our employees working. So the more people we have in here, the more people we can employ. So it's really allowed Stacy to branch out and be really creative on, generating revenue and creating that drive and excitement with the customer base. And so I think all in all, it's done. I think relatively speaking, as a small business, I think we've done pretty good.
It's working with Action Coach, that has been a blessing as well. We found out about the Tulsa Reset Program through SCORE because I'm a member of SCORE. And of course the EIDL PPP, we found out through our bank and our tax accountant. So there was many ways to find out about those to take advantage of. We've done so much, like I guess you say, kind of like researching how do we bring in the customers and how do we show our customers we love them and we want to keep them here. And one thing that we've done besides calling all the customers and inviting them back, and that was wonderful. And then we could talk about, all the precautions we take for COVID and if they had any questions. So that was great. The other things that we've done is we've started a referral program. So because most of our business is coming from Facebook and friends. And so we've been tracking that. So we know where our followers and our customers are coming from. So we've offered them, if anybody brings in 2 new customers with them to a workshop, they get a referral card with a code on it so that they can get a 50% off workshop on their next visit.
Wow.
Done that. We've also come up with a VIP program, which is brand new. And there's 3 tiers to our VIP program. And it's tier 3 if you've done 5 or more workshops or purchases with us. Tier 2 is if you've done 7 or more workshops and purchases with us. And then tier 3 is if you've done 9 or more purchases and workshops with us. And so with those, they get perks like extra discounts monthly, inside information on our new releases each month. And we're also going to start providing them with VIP aprons when they come in, so they're recognized. We have a board with their name on it. It's just a really big, big deal. And we're so excited that they're excited about it. And we want to show everybody who our VIPs are. And they keep us rolling. And we're so glad about that. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of like soul searching, like how do we do this? And how do we keep afloat? And how do we keep refreshing and new and make it exciting for our customers to find out about us and come in? And mainly it's their friends. They love it here. And we're glad they love it here.
We were actually just talking about that in the last episode that we had done about like how to, you know, who is doing the best right now, who's keeping from going under, and how they're doing it. And it's like, you are pretty much like the prime example of, you know, constantly being adaptable is really key, and kind of not throwing in the towel, but constantly looking for those ways to, you know, maximize the situation. Has there been, and for like other people, obviously, you have like a lot of people out there who, despite, you know, vaccinations rolling out and despite, you know, lots of precautions being taken, they feel like it's not safe to, speaking as someone who, you know, has people in your shop, you know, and the precautions that you've taken, have you found COVID to be a problem, you know, where you're with the services and like the parties that you're offering right now? Or is it pretty much, do you think that there is like a reasonable fear, or kind of how do you keep everyone safe? And has that been like a real issue for you guys at Board and Brush?
Yeah, I don't think it's been a problem for us. I mean, we you know, we're following the guidelines that have been set, but we kind of gauge our workshops and our situation in the studio with how comfortable the patrons are, you know, with our customers. We kind of feel like if they're taking the step, you know, if they're comfortable enough to leave their home to come out to a public place to do something that, I mean, I think we just go off of their comfort level. So, you know, we just adapt to what they're.
But you guys like haven't gotten sick or anything since you've opened? Or...
And our staff has been completely with us this whole time. None have been ill. None have got COVID. What we do, because we have enough space, so we usually have 30 in a workshop, and we've been limiting that to about 18. And so that way we can place people who want to be together at their tables. So, and then we can social distance the tables and who's in here, so that they feel, like you said, very comfortable in this environment. And it's been working great, because they don't feel like, you know, they're on top of each other or it's not safe.
Yeah, that's important. Well, those are pretty much all of the questions that I had. Did you have any follow-up questions other than pretty much?
I think the pivots you guys have done is just phenomenal. I mean, just to call it back out, it's everything that every industry leading standard has called out. So great work. I mean, staying nimble in these unprecedented times. I mean, really fantastic job. So when folks want to come and you book some time with you guys, or want to purchase something online, what's the best way for them to do that?
So it's our website, and it's www.boardandbrush.com/Tulsa. And that takes you to our website, where our full calendar for the month is there, that you can book whatever you like. There's also, I guess at the top of the website, links. So if you want to request a private party, you can request a private party there. If you want to shop. Is there
a limit? Like how many, does there have to be like a minimum of 10 for a private party, or like how many people do you need to have a party?
Right now, minimum of 4 for a private party, just because COVID has kind of dictated. So if they even have 4, and a lot of people feel really comfortable with just their friends coming in, and we'll do that. We'll have a private party for them, so that they even feel more comfortable. Whatever it is to make them feel good about this experience we're doing. There is like a deposit, but once you meet your minimum that you've said is going to come in, you get your deposit back. We also have our shop right there online. You guys can shop from, you know, if you want take home kits, or you want
full size custom signs we can pre-make for them. They can pick up curbside.
If you want your cornhole sets, anything like that, everything is available now on our website, which has been awesome.
Good.
Very good. So speaking from someone who's done this before, I'm not an artsy person. If folks have been listening, I don't have that side in me at all, but you guys make it very, the experience very wonderful and easy to accomplish. So from a non-artsy person, I greatly appreciate all the things that you guys do, and additionally opening up so that we can purchase things that have already been created. So that's fantastic as well. So great pivots, guys. Wonderful, wonderful job.
And I'm glad that, you know, that we had the opportunity to talk today, because I have learned even more about you guys and what you offer and your amazing shop that you guys have there. Any last words you wanted to pass along to the business scene?
Well, I do want to let you guys know that we have a phenomenal staff, and without them and their support and their hard work, we couldn't do what we're doing today. They have been great. They are so helpful at a workshop. They just give everything to help our customers have that great experience and take home that beautiful piece that they just made. And we're so happy that our customers love it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Stacy, Brett, for joining Kelly and I on the business scene, your source for all things connected to the Tulsa business scene.